Good afternoon, everyone. Hello to you, wherever you are in the world. This is Bev Mann, Mediumship from the Heart, and welcome to my show, Exploring Your Awareness, here live on Spiritual Psychics TV. So I hope you're well and ready for today's show. It's going to be a really nice, well, it's a bit of a relaxing show. This is time for you. This is a time for you to connect in with your inner self, your guides, your helpers, see where you are on your spiritual journey. And it is so important to take that time for yourself in our busy days. So if you are there, well, I hope you're there because you're listening, do pop in and say hello. Um, Tell me who you are, where you are from, and it will be lovely to say hello. Hi, lovely Melissa. How are you? Melissa Skip. Melissa's in my circle, so delighted to have you here, Melissa. And the lovely June Malkin, also from my development group. Good afternoon to you, June. Lovely to see you on here. And hello to Nokomis. How are you? I don't know where you're from, so please let me know. Sorry? Oh, are you from Canada? So it's welcome to my show. I haven't seen you on my show before, so I really do hope you enjoy it. Oh, hi to Alison. How are you? Lovely to see you. And the lovely Christine Davis, how are you? Good to see you here. Lovely to see your lovely faces. And the lovely Veronica Jenkins, another lovely fellow medium. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Laura. How are you? All the way in the Isle of Wight. How are you? It's so lovely to have you join us. Hope you're well and hope Mum's good too. Been talking about coming over to the Isle of Wight as and when they'll let me free. Let me free. Let me free. I'm ready to travel. Yeah, Nokomis, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. You're from Canada. Fabulous. That's on my hit list. I've always wanted to go to Canada. So many places. It's so sad that we're all unable to travel right now. I won't go into that one, but so many of us have got our wings ready to fly and spread the word and, you know, just sprinkle that glitter wherever you can. That's my motto. So, hello, lovely Lisa. Lisa Futrell, how are you? Lisa is one of my mentoring clients, so it's great to see you. So many people. It's so wonderful to see um, students' growth and their readings and how they're growing, but not just in their mediumistic work, also and their readings, but also as a person, because this is such a journey, spiritual journey. Hello, lovely Lisa. How are you? Thank you so much, Lisa. Beautiful lady to another beautiful lady all the way in New York. I hope you and your family are well. Thank you for joining us. Anyone who would like to share the YouTube link, it is there. It's also on my Facebook page because so many people ask me all the time about sitting in the power. And today is going to be about sitting in the power. I'm going to be talking about that and maybe to dispel some myths about it and why we do it. And it's no big shakes about doing it. It's the most simple and natural process that we can do to connect with our guides and our spirit team. So please do share the link. And hopefully Richard actually can put up the link here on the news feed. And then you can share it maybe on your Facebook pages or whatever. So Nokomis is saying that there is 6 inches of snow. Well, we've got quite a lot of snow, but it's kind of melting now. But it's been such fun, and my dog was quite shocked by it at first, but now she just loves it. Hi, Tanya Fernandez, another new lady to my development circle, came in last night for the first time. Hope you enjoyed it, Tanya. Fabulous to have you on board and everybody else here. Anyone who is interested in development, please contact me after the show. You can find me on my page, Bev Mann, Mediumship from the Heart, or at Bev Mann Medium page, or my website, bevmann.co.uk. Hi, Han, how are you? She's saying hello to myself and Richard. Good to see you here. So, thank you so much for joining me today. And as I said, we're going to be talking about sitting in the power and discussing why we choose to sit in the power. And like I said, the reason why I'm doing this again today, I did it a few months ago, was because so many people are asking me to repeat it or, record it in some way. So by me doing it here, then you will have something to refer back to at any time. So I'm quite happy for you to do that. And every time I do it, it will be slightly different. Whenever I do meditations or even teaching, I always come up here, I rock up here on a Friday, and I sometimes say to Richard, I haven't got a lot planned, because I just allow the spirit world to channel through me and give the information. As they touch my mind, I just allow it to flow through me, because if you really know me, most people know me that I am quite a shy person, believe it or not. So when I do the sitting in the power, it'll be really through my guides giving it to you. So this is a live interactive show, and I would be really, really happy for people to can you hear me? Someone's saying they can't hear me. Can you all hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Can you hear me? Everyone can? Perfect, fine. Maybe it's their settings. Alison saying, can we send our thoughts out to our Pamela Rogers in hospital at the moment, having a bit of a checkup? Yes, of course. Within this beautiful space that we are going to create, healing thoughts will be sent to Pamela and anyone else who's in need. Everybody is only ever a thought away. There's nothing complicated about sending healing energy to those that are in need. So, okay. So I would like your thoughts as like I was saying, it's an interactive show. Why I love your sitting in the power video. Thank you, Cheryl. Why do let's interact here. Let's chat. Let's talk. Why do we sit in the power? What is the purpose? Because quite like to hear. Hi, Janine. I'd quite like to hear your thoughts on it. Hi, the lovely Ian Mason. How are you? We miss you and hope that you're getting well. Lovely to see a fellow co-presenter. Such an awesome man. Hi, Angel. Hello, everyone. Okay. So why do we sit in the power? Have we had any thoughts? Well, sitting in the power should be the foundation of all your mediumistic work. It is a kind of a meditation. I've said meditation when I was trying to describe what we were doing, because there are lots of people that have not heard of the expression sitting in the power, especially if you're new to spiritual work. I did not know what sitting in the power was for quite a few years into my development. I'd never heard it. I'd sat in a circle, but I wasn't familiar with it. Every week we just used to sit in a meditation, and it would be a guided meditation. Cheryl saying to ground yourself and an energy boost. Yes, absolutely. That is very true as well. It's also about having the awareness and the power of your own soul. So think about that, the awareness of the power of your own soul, because it's huge. Never ever underestimate they say your true worth, but never underestimate the value of your true soul. But do we really know our true soul? By sitting in the power, that allows us to actually feel our own soul, to feel our own energy, to feel our own love, to feel our own guides. But do we take that time to sit with ourselves, Well, today is going to be your day to take that. So when we do that, we're developing a deeper friendship within ourselves, because you are your own best friend. You know, we can all have loads of friends, but you have to like and love yourself as well. So again, it's about honoring the time to do this. It will also help you to enhance your connection to the spirit world. Because if you think about it, you know, we don't just have one guide. We have one main guide that we come to this earth plane with, but we have many guides, many helpers within our spiritual team. Some of them can be made up of our loved ones. If anyone ever tells you your loved ones can't be guiding you, I mean, for me, I don't agree with that. I believe that my loved ones still guide me, so no one's going to tell me otherwise. But there's a whole spirit team, and it's about getting to know your team. Paul is saying to recognize spirit and guides and to get a stronger connection with them. Absolutely, Paula. Spot on. Spot on. Well done. So it's enhancing your connection to them. It's getting to know them better. Spend a bit of time with them. You know, they're helping you with your mediumship. They're helping you with your messages. So why not give them the time back? And in giving them the time back, you are enhancing your connection. And it's a beautiful friendship. Lisa is saying balancing your mental state, something that is tough for me. Absolutely. You know, we can get really caught up, you know, in the day, or things that might aggravate us, things that are out of our control. But if we just took the time to sit within, and you know, many people talk about, oh, you know, I sat for 45 minutes or an hour. That's absolutely wonderful if you can do that without interruption. Kids, dogs, people, dinner, shopping, what am I going to do about a certain situation? If you just can just get 10 decent minutes to yourself with your guides daily, you know, or even every other day, anything is worthwhile. It's about quality, guys, not quantity. Quality. Alison, you're saying, I think my mum is guiding me. Well, I would say no, that your mum is guiding you, because what greater love can there be than your loved ones? And for you, it would be your mum. And absolutely, because your mum would want the best for you. So take her love and let her guide you and let her help you, and don't let another medium say, you know, because I've sat in groups and they've said, oh, your loved ones can't be guiding you. Well, I'm not allowed to swear in this program because it's, but you get my sentiment. So we get to know who our spirit team is. It's not actually a meditation like we're going to be following you know, a scene where we're going to be walking along a pathway and you're going to hear the crunchy stones under your feet, you know, and you can imagine the sky up in this, you know, and the sun up in the sky and the birds singing. Those meditations are really good to help you with your mediumship, where you're seeing, hearing, feeling, sensing. But this is about you just sitting with your spirit team and getting to know them. There is a difference. I've called it on when I advertise this as a meditation, just so people kind of knew what was coming. But it's sitting in the power, it's sitting within your own self. And you can do that even just by looking at a flame. You don't even have to have your eyes closed. You don't need music. When people come and sit in the power with me, I very rarely put music on. We're going to have some music on today because it's nice to have some beautiful, relaxing music in the background. But whatever floats your boat, one day with, one day without, whatever you want to do, it's all okay. As long as you get there, that's the important part of it. So meditation is a silent state of mind. And again, like I was saying, hi Issy, how are you? It allows your soul to rise and to be at one. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. B. I love that photo. And you know, we will have a monkey mind. Sometimes, you know, we're human after all. While we're sitting in the quiet, those little monkey thoughts come in, like, did I put the washing on? Did I turn the oven off? What shall I make for dinner? It's normal. But what we need to do is learn to control those thoughts and we do this by the breath. All right. Some people find counting helps. For me, I don't advocate counting because I know I'm thinking. When you're counting, you're thinking. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're thinking 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. You can do it. It's nothing wrong with it at all. It's what works for you if it keeps your mind focused. But personally, I just try and keep to the quiet and the breath. Hello, lovely Tracy May. I hope you and your family are well. Thank you for joining today. You're going to get some nice relaxation time, Tracy, and I know that you need it. But so often when we need to learn to still that monkey mind, but often people sit in the power because they want the answers to certain questions. They may be struggling with something and don't know the answer to a problem or a way out of something. And just by sitting in the silence and inviting your guides to help you, they could pop some little thoughts in your head. And it doesn't have to be instantaneous, it doesn't have to be there and then on the spot. It can happen later that day or the next day because we've put the thought out there that we need help. So if you've got a problem, you could put the thought out there. It's often, like I say, when you put like the little seed to the bird and you leave it out there on the bird seed stand and you leave it there, but then go back to that silent state of mind. Okay, you've set your intention, you'd like some help. Because quite often the spirit world, and they say our angels, etc. Everyone thinks our angel's going to help us. We need to learn to ask for help. If we need the help, then ask for help and they will help. And I know I've been doing that quite a lot, been influencing a friend of mine to do that, to ask. And again, in my circle, ask and you shall receive. It's the law of attraction. Okay, so slow down, if you need to put it out there, do so, then slow your mind down and try and to suppress it. And when we're sitting in the power, we're also going to invoke the power and the essence of the spirit world and the spirit within. However, I am going to stress to you, and whatever I give you here, like I say in all my shows, this is only my opinion and from what I have learned along my studies and along my way. But sitting in the power is about a time for you. And it is not, hello, Michelle, it is not a time to be receiving messages. Now, I know that that might not sit right with everybody. I know when I've traveled, I've been in the States and I've sat in other people's circles. And, we're all sitting in the power and then someone will start giving a message. That's fine if people want to do that. I'm just saying that's not the way I was taught. I was taught that sitting in a power is a unique and beautiful experience between you and your spirit guides. And spirit people should not be coming to you during that time because that's the time for you. And many people actually ask me, like, oh, sometimes people come and talk to me, like spirit people come and talk to me and they want to be identified. Well, I say no. You know what that's the equivalent of, guys? That's like leaving your front door open. Imagine that, leaving your front door open for anyone to just come in whenever they want. You've got to have some spiritual rules, house rules. And that's what I do with my people that study with me. You need to learn discipline. So when we're sitting in the power, it's your time. If any contacts want to come through, they can do it later. They can do it when you set the boundaries, you set the time. So, how are we going to do that? Has anyone got any questions so far that you want to ask me? Please interact with me. I'm very happy to answer questions. I might not see them straight away, but I will always come back to them at the end. Richard will look for any that you need. You're welcome, Tracy. So when we invoke the power of the spirit within, we need to lose the awareness of our body and we need to go beyond the physical because we are born we have literally like two bodies. We've got our real physical self, our physical body, and then you've got the etheric body, which is the, you know, the magnetic force that's around you. Okay. And they are connected by a silver cord. This is my understanding, again, within my own teaching and my own studies. Attached by a silver cord, when we pass to the spirit world, the physical body dies, withers, but the spirit body continues to exist because you can't die. Our body and our bodies may, but our soul is eternal. All right. So what we need to do is when we go into the power, we need to lose that sense of awareness, not just of our minds that we've spoken about, but also the physical body, and expand and connect to our soul self. And this will allow your guides and your spirit team that opportunity to draw close to you. And your spiritual team, like I said, will be made up of your guides. We'll have one main guide. Some people like to talk about, their gatekeeper. That's the person that looks after who comes in, who comes out. We can give names to anything. That's entirely up to you. We've got our helpers. We've got our angels. We've got our loved ones. That is your spirit team. So the other purpose of doing this is it enhances your relationship with the spirit world and your team. So making that connection between the two worlds becomes a stronger and more connection and feeling that divine power. And it's incredibly powerful, just feeling that pure unconditional love that will come to you, because nothing is expected from you except your time to sit. Okay. And when you sit in the power, you will also feel a sense, you may want to ask, who truly am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be learning? Cheryl, I will come back to your question in a minute. Just leave that up there for me, Richard. Thank you. So who we truly are, what is the essence of our soul? What's our purpose here? You know, as many a time, especially when you're feeling really down, and you know, we've got all this stuff going on with COVID and everything else, and we start to question our lives. And I've said during this pandemic, the only way out is in. And we're going inside of ourselves. Who are we? Who are we truly? And maybe we start to look at relationships that we've had, and are they truly serving us? And where are they going? Perhaps people are changing. You know, what was the purpose of that friendship? So these are all things that will take you to that little space, which is like your inner core. And when we're doing this, we're channeling our higher self. So Cheryl is asking, what's the difference in sitting in the power and linking into spirit for communication? Okay, great question, Cheryl. Sitting in the power, like I said, is a time just for you. So if you haven't heard what I've just said, you know, and you want to play back if you've not long been in, it'll all be there. But sitting in the power is a time for you. It's, you know what it's like, Cheryl? It's like plugging yourself in to the socket and filling yourself up. So imagine yourself like even a vehicle, a car, you know, whether it be petrol or electric. You've got to plug it in, because you need energy, you need fuel to be able to sustain the journey. So that's exactly what you're doing. You're putting the fuel in the tank. You know, it's like we've had a long run. We need water. We need to drink. This is a way of soul speak. And when we link to the spirit world, we are working within mediumship. Now I'm talking about not trance or physical mediumship. I'm talking now about mental mediumship, which is the mind-to-mind communication, where we get our messages. That is spirit. That spirit communication is when we're in that mental state, and when we are allowing the spirit world to draw close to us, blend with our minds, use our imagination, our thoughts, our feelings, our minds as that library, so that they can bring their messages, and we are the translator, we are the channel, we are the medium between two worlds. So that's very different, because when you're sitting in the power, it's just between you and spirit for your development. And when you are linking in with spirit, it's a different energy. You're working much faster. You're working much faster, and you'll have a recipient or a sitter in front of you or around you, and you're linking in to their loved ones. So I hope that helps you, Cheryl. As I said, it's a kind of a meditation, but you're not going anywhere except inside yourself, into your soul. So how do we stop the monkey minds? Because I think it's important we talk about all this before I do put you into the power. It's a difficult one. I've seen like a little advert on TV where the monkey just goes up the tree, this, that, and the other. And it is hard. I've got to tell you, you're welcome. Hi, Christine, how are you? I've got to tell you, hi, Vicky, I've got the biggest monkey mind. Oh my God. Anyone who thinks I'm an expert on meditation or sitting in the power, well, I'm going to be honest. I am human and I have thoughts that come in. But like I've said before, I have my little ritual. I'll try to use this room because I love this room. It's got great energy because I do all my work here. I'll light a candle. I'll light my incense. I may put the music on, or I may sit in the powerful silence with the flame and the smell. And it's just between me and my guides. And if you do like these little rituals as well, that kind of is like setting the intent. It's kind of saying to the spirit world and your own mind, I'm going to sit now, and I'm going to sit in the peace and the stillness, and I want to create that inner calm, because it's very important to have that inner calm. And it is a state of mind, a state of mind. And we have to move our minds to the side, because so it's like we're here, and it's like you've got, like within mediumship, we have to get our own heads out of the way. We have to just put it to the side. So, you know, if you want to put visualize putting your mind to a sunshiny beach, which at the moment we don't have here, let's do that. Whatever you can do to lose that awareness of your body as well as your mind. Cheryl, do you use the same process for sitting in the power when linking in to work with spirit? No, when I'm winking in with spirit, I will use a different process. I will sit in the power beforehand, but having said that, a lot of people don't like to sit too long in the power beforehand because it can make them too passive, i.e. too. And sometimes when I take my group, and they'll know this if they're on here, sometimes if I've taken them in the power, because I will tell them, you know, rather than take up the circle time online, can you sit in the power beforehand? But if they all say, well, they haven't, kind of thing, I might put them in like in the power zone, and then afterwards I'll put on some funky music and get them all dancing, because when you're working with spirit in order to get to do mental mediumship, to get messages, you need that heightened sense of awareness, and you need to be buoyant. So I'll get them up dancing. Yeah, I'm a really cruel tutor. I make them dance. So they never know when I'm going to suddenly blast the music out to get them going. So it's a different process. I hope that helps, Cheryl. So I think we can start to do this, and I can take some questions afterwards. Vicky, apparently I've got to sacrifice something close to me. I've no idea to what that is. Oh, I don't know what someone's been saying to you, Vicky, but if you take notice of silly people with silly remarks, then you're going to make yourself very upset, and you don't want to do that, Vicky. So send it back where it came from. I like to say where the sun don't shine, because people can say things and look at that, it stays with us. So Vicky, you don't have to sacrifice anything, darling. All right? Just be you and just be in your own light. So hope that helps you. Sorry, I'm very straight talking. I say things as they are, because I've been told stuff in the past, and I don't know why some people do that. It doesn't enable. If it's not healing, don't give it to people. To you too, Vicky. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of a sitting in the power and surrendering. Yeah, I will. So the purpose of this exercise today is to try to get yourself into that inner state of calmness, invoking the peace within you and asking your spirit team to draw close. I will guide you. I will ask the spirit world to guide you. This is a very beautiful time for yourself. Remember, a very beautiful time for yourself. You take time for other people. Now is the time to take time for the relationship within yourself and your spirit team. So we're just going to start playing some music in a minute. But first of all, one of the rules that we must do when we, you're welcome, Vicky, we need to put our feet firmly on the ground. Always be sitting on an upright chair, you know, just like I am now. Okay, upright chair, feet on the ground. If you're little like me, you can have your feet on a pillow if your feet can't touch the ground, but have your feet rooted on something. You may want to take some water before. I always suggest that you have water for when you finish, because you need to replenish your body with liquid, with fluid. All right. And also when you come round, it's important that you sit in that quiet space for a little while. So when I'm teaching it online, I don't allow everybody to talk at once, because you've been in that heightened state, and someone's sort of talking loudly or brashly can affect your energy. All right, because this is all about your energy. So we're sitting now on a chair, upright chair. If you want, cushion behind your back. Don't worry if you're not like comfortable, because you don't need to be comfortable. If you're too comfortable, you run the risk of falling asleep. Lots of people say they fall asleep during a meditation. Hello, lovely Alison. How are you? Nice to see you, all the way from sunny Boston. Okay, so we're now going to be doing a sitting in the power. So everyone ready? June is saying, well said, Bev, it's empowerment and nothing to do with spiritualism. Absolutely. It's an empowering exercise. It's a very good point, June, because, you know, we don't have to be, you know, into spiritualism or religious in any shape or form. It's an empowerment. Veronica is saying Vicky only scam. Right, okay. So, true mediums only give you love and light. Absolutely. So, sitting on your chair, we're going to have the music now, if we may, Richard. So just if you can make sure that you are free from interruption as much as you can. If you want to have a candle burning, you can be looking at the flame or just have the candle near you. I've always got my candle. It's just something, again, you know, when I work with spirit, I always have my candle on. I like to do that. I like the light to shine. So, just closing your eyes now and relaxing. And is the music on now? Oh, sorry, because I can't hear it. I was waiting for it. Apologies. Okay, I can't hear it here. Okay, so that's a shame. Okay, no problem. I can't hear it. That's fine. So, back to this. So I want you now to just feel your bottom on the chair, your back straight, your hands just loosely down. Now I know a lot of people put their hands up and that's fine, but I always feel that when you put your hands up, and I know it's a spiritual practice of giving or receiving, but this is about giving to yourself. So I always put my hands down because I kind of feel like I'm giving myself some healing as well. But up to you. So your hands just loosely placed on your lap. And I just want you to take yourself to your breath. And to just now breathe in and breathe out. So breathing in positivity and light. And on the outward breath, just letting go of all that doesn't serve you. Breathing in the light, and on the outward breath, just letting go of what you no longer need. And just imagining you're putting all your problems and issues into a bag, pack it all up, and put it outside your own front door. This is a time for you and your spirit team. So just carry on breathing in and breathing out. And I want you to imagine now, from the base of your feet, the roots growing from beneath your feet deep down into Mother Earth, where you will be safely anchored. So just dig really deep, seeing those roots go in and tying a knot. And then bringing up that beautiful energy from the Mother Earth and allowing it to move through your feet, up through your body, through your torso, down your arms, your neck and your head. Just feeling all that renewed energy. And just continue to breathe. And if you ever find your mind wandering, just take yourself back to your breath and allowing any thoughts that come in to just move out, as if it's like a leaf on a stream. The thought comes in and it goes out. And just now I want you to take yourself to your solar plexus, which is in the middle of your tummy area. And imagining now that you're taking a cord from your tummy and you're going to plug it into the universe. So just plug yourself in, that beautiful sunshine yellow colour, And here you can take as much energy that you need from the universal force. It's completely free. So just draw in that beautiful power, re-energizing you like little cells of light, and allowing this light to just move through your legs and your feet and your soles and your toes, and up, back up through your base chakra and sacral chakra, moving up through your body, through your tummy, and up to your chest and down your arms, your elbows, your fingers, your fingertips, letting that light shine through your arms back up to your chest and your neck and your shoulders and your jaw and your nose and your mouth and your eyes. As you feel your eyes just relax, feeling any tensions you may be holding in your body, acknowledge them and let them relax, softening your eyes, your mouth, your jaw, perhaps your teeth, just allowing them to relax, letting go of any tensions. Your ears, your nose, your brows, your third eye, caressing your third eye, opening your third eye for the most beautiful eye, all-seeing and all-knowing. And to your crown, just all a light, beautiful white light. And then just taking your attention to your heart chakra, to your heart, and imagining your heart just opening, huge and wide, this beautiful light emanating from your heart, golden light, as you surrender to all that has been, all that will be, and all that is now. And breathing in that light, breathing in and breathing out into that state of surrender as you just sit in this light. For you are that light. You are the light, not the flesh nor the blood, just the light. Just allowing the light of your soul to just feel the rise as you allow your vibration to rise. And just breathe in to peace and out to peace. No expectations, just breathing. And as you sit there in that light, every cell of your body is that light. I want you to gently move that light out, gently and slowly, moving up and out through your arms on your lap, out through your fingers and your fingertips, out through your legs and your toes, out through your whole body, your head. You are surrounded by the beautiful white light, the beautiful auric field around you, getting lighter and brighter as you move up with your light and out, pushing up and out, just moving up and out without going too high, staying grounded but up and out. Your light touching the person next to you and beyond and out. Your light filling the room up and out, moving up beyond the room and out to the sky and out as you're breathing in that light and out and up to the night sky and the universal light, out beyond to the stars and the universe. Feeling that light and that love, breathing that light and that love. And as you sit in this light, ask your guides and your spirit team to draw close as you invite them in, so that you can feel their very essence around you. And notice any subtle changes around you as you do this. As you invite them closer, perhaps you might feel a touch or have a feeling, a temperature change, a touch somewhere. Just noticing the difference around you as you ask your guides and helpers to draw close. Asking them for a sign that they are close, without concern what they look like or what they're called. Just trusting and inviting them close. Your old friends who love you unconditionally. And as you sit in the power of this wonderful energy, you may like to ask them what your purpose is, or how you can become a better channel for the spirit world, or why your guides have chosen you to do this work. What is it about you they have chosen you? Without any expectation of an answer, but just to simply be as you pose that question and let it go. As you breathe in and you breathe out. Just expanding your energy all the time. Keeping your mind focused on your breath and on the light. Drawing in that light and feeling the healing light be poured over you softly and gently as you bask now in that healing light. Feeling that love. And just breathing that love and that peace. And when you feel ready, we're going to be coming back in our own times. We are going to be thanking our guides and helpers and anyone from our team, drawing close, that have bestowed this love upon us and this unconditional love and healing light. What a wonderful place to be. What a wonderful place to come at any time you choose to come here. That your team is always waiting. Where they can re-energize you, support you and guide you by taking this time just to convene with them. So just thanking them now for coming and just feeling your energy start to withdraw back into your body very, very slowly. Feeling your chair, feeling the seat beneath you, feeling your feet firmly still on the ground. Just moving your shoulders and your neck. And when you feel ready, just move your fingers and your toes. And just giving yourself a minute or two before you're able to open your eyes and readjust. And I hope and pray that you're coming back with an abundance of unconditional love with you as you shared that special time with your loved ones and guides, knowing you can come back anytime. You just have to make the time. So do have a drink of water. I'd be interested to know how you get on. Obviously that was a very short sitting in the power, because we are obviously time sensitive here. So hello Heidi, I hope you're well and feeling better. Hello Sally, you just made it. Good afternoon to you. Happy birthday Richard. Is it Richard's birthday? Oh yes, it's our second birthday. Vicky, you're welcome. So I'm trying to keep my voice low. Cheryl really needed that, feeling very relaxed. It was just a very short sitting in the power. Obviously you need to expand a lot more. Thank you Laura, beautiful Bev, thank you. We miss you Laura in the circle, hope you're well. Paula, absolutely beautiful, thank you. Alison, thank you, you're welcome. So anyone have any thoughts, or you may have found that Spirit's trying to come in, unless it's your loved ones, because maybe they are giving you the answers to the questions you may have posed before, and then you just get that light bulb moment. But other than that, you shouldn't be having any other visitors. It's not their time, it's yours. Melissa, that was just lovely, Bev. Thank you so much. Wonderful. You're very welcome. It's never easy doing it online, obviously, but I'm just trying to give you a little snippet of what it could be. Obviously, you need to expand and take your time doing it. June, lovely Bev, such a shame to come back. I know, isn't it beautiful there? Really, really lovely. And when we do it, we think, oh, we really should do this more often. It's a bit like going out with a friend. Thank you, Lisa. That was lovely. When you go out with a friend and you think afterwards, really should do that more often. Really should go for a coffee with that person more often. But do we do it? No, we don't. It's about making the time, isn't it? So, anyone got any questions, or did they get to that point where they lost the awareness of their body or their mental mind? Or are you the monkey that really struggled to keep them under control? Do let me know your thoughts. Did you get to that inner state calmness? Did you manage to suppress anything from the outside trying to disable, dislodge you? Did anyone find any guides that they are new to? I invited the guides in, but that's also another meditation that I do where we ask our guides to come forward and to give us their calling card, i.e. their little sign that they're with us, like maybe a tap or a touch of the hair. I didn't want to go too far down into that today because that's not what today was about. That's about finding your guides. Christine, I am feeling so relaxed and feel soft, beautiful waves over my third eyes. Such love. Thanks, Bev. You're so welcome. Paula, I had an overwhelming feel of love, brought tears to my eyes. Perfect. Because it is a beautiful, unconditional love. Bridget, I got very dizzy and then felt heat in my feet. Oh, interesting. You obviously maybe gone down a little bit too low. So yeah, make sure you drink plenty of water, and especially now. Michelle, wow, never felt this sensation in my hands before, like something holding my wrists and tingling vibrations in my hands. Was shown a clear light blue crystal star on a medal. Thank you, Bev. Oh, you're so welcome, Michelle. I'm glad you enjoyed that. So what I would suggest to you, Michelle, and anyone else that had a profound experience like tingling or something, feeling, to do it again. Tracy, beautiful, lots of purple and full of love. Thank you, lovely. That's what you needed, the purple light. Spirit will give you what you need. So if you get a certain sensation, and then you're in your mind, was it me or was it spirit? You know, what was that? What I suggest you do is do it again and see if you get the same tingling. It could be your calling card. I think that was Michelle, which is where you get a tingling sensation somewhere in your body, or you might get a tap or just a feeling or something. So when I do the meditation where we get to know our guides, we ask them to come in and do it again. So they go like that, and then they stop, and we ask them to draw back, and then we invite them back in again, and they come in and we ask them to do it again, and they go that. And that way you know it's definitely them, they're coming in again. Alison, I get a tingling in my face and head, but I never get anything else. Well, the tingling we call the cobweb effect, and that is the difference between your energy and the spirit world when they come close. I used to think the spirit world was touching my face. Just keep Melissa on there a minute. And I used to feel this cobweb effect, but that's like the sensation between your, we're talking about, the auric field, the energetic field. Well, there's your face, and then there's spirit coming close, and like as they're coming closer, it's like feeling energy. Remember we did that show with the feeling energy, and we can start to sense them. So as the spirit world comes closer and we invite them in, we start to feel their vibration, and it feels like they're touching us. So that's really lovely. Melissa, I totally lost the awareness of my body. Really cool. That's fantastic, Melissa. Well done. Because I know, Melissa, like me, you've got a busy mind. So to get to that place was excellent. Well done. Really happy. Vicky, I had green and purple lights, something very bright with neon electric blue. Well, green is about healing, and purple is very much a spiritual color. So I feel that you probably do need some, you would benefit from that healing light, and that would have been a healing experience for you. And it's a reassurance for you, Vicky, that you had someone who says something to you that wasn't very nice. A spirit had come around you just to reassure you that everything's a-okay. All right, sweetheart. Alison, I had a warm touch on my head, and it helped with my migraines. Tingling in my hands, I felt so warm inside. That's beautiful. So you had a healing experience as well, because the intelligence of spirit is, when we're doing healing, we're talking about that last time I was on here with the lovely Jane Upcott. You don't have to actually touch someone to do healing. It's the intelligence of the spirit world that they know where the healing needs to be placed. So I invited the healing light in that little meditation, sitting in the power, and the warm touch went to your head where you're experiencing migraines and where you needed it, and it left you with a warm feeling inside. So I'm so pleased, Alison, that you came in and that touched you from London to Boston. So I'm very happy. Well done, Alison. Anyone else got anything that they want to ask me? Laura, hello Laura. Felt lots of tingles on and around my head. That's great, Laura. Have you been suffering with headaches, or is this something that you normally get, the tingling around your head? Feel it's something different. You're welcome, Vicky. I feel with you, Laura, it's something different. So I don't know if you've been having little bits of headache, or you have been under a lot of stress. Because if you've been under a lot of stress, and I know you've got a busy job, but spirit will give you like that healing where you need it. Or it could be a new guide or a guide coming in to let you know. It's not my place or any other tutor's place to tell you what it is. It's your own individual journey. Never let someone tell you what it is, because it has to resonate with your own soul, all right? So that's to everyone. You know, anyone can tell you who their guides are, but really it's your own journey to do that. And lots of people did that to me, and I kind of got hung up on it. I started hanging on to a whole gang, you know, and I still do to this day, because they were given to me as my guides. But it's your journey to find out and get to meet them yourselves. Han said, I'm just starting getting that cobweb effect. It's wonderful, isn't it? Because you're feeling them step close. You can almost feel that it's like electricity. It's like that. It's amazing. And don't be scared by it. Just allow, surrender, and enjoy it. It's beautiful. Paula, I got a new guide a few weeks ago. He came through just then, but in a fun way, not so serious. I think he was showing me he has a sense of humor. Absolutely. And also, Paula, you know, if they think that you might be nervous of them, then they'll come through, you know, in that kind of light-hearted way, you know. And I know a lot of people, I've said this before, get caught up in what their guide looks like. You know, does he look like a Native American Indian? Does he look like a monk? You know, and a guide is a guide. I do feel that we have a tendency to dress them and perhaps name them, because that's the human side. I'm not saying it's not what they look like, and I'm not saying it's not what their name is, but it's more about how they touch you when they come close, when you're doing or sitting in the power. I mean, I get like a prod on my arm, and it's like, oh wow, you know, it's not like a muscle spasm, because that would kind of be there. It's like someone went over and poked me. And as I started to do that meditation with you guys, I had the poke on my arm. So I knew that they were with me, and I just love it. So get to know how they feel when they come close to you, and then you know that you're ready to work. Anyone who remembers Mr. Ben, because I often joke about this, you know, we dress them up. We put them in the dressing room. Do anyone remember Mr. Ben? Today I'm going to be the caveman. Apparently they only made 13 of those shows. I used to love them. I'm sure Richard can remember them. So Laura, it's been getting stronger every time I meditate. I'm feeling it's my higher self getting closer. Wonderful, wonderful. That's really great. And you're allowing them to come close. You're allowing it to happen. It's all within the surrender. Alison, I was meditating once and felt very hot with pinpricks of heat. It was so uncomfortable I had to stop. Right, if any time anything feels uncomfortable, then you need to tell them. You know, they're experiencing and learning as well. They don't know how their energy is affecting us. So all we can do is, we're a team, remember, right? We're a team. So you say, that was a little bit too hot. Could you turn it down a little bit? You know, could you, or if you get a pain or something, that was too strong. I don't like that. Don't be put off and not do it again. Just talk to them. Say, can you turn it down a little bit? Overpowering. It's your body, you're in control. Alison, thank you so much for sharing this meditation. I needed to do this. I'm so happy that I joined in on the right time to experience the healing touch. Perfect. Well, spirit work in mysterious ways. We are all here. However many people are here, or whoever joined, it was there for a purpose. Now you can always listen back. This is on YouTube. So if you liked it and enjoyed it, please put the thumbs up and share it with people, because I think it's not just about the spiritual practice, as in sitting in the power because we want to be better mediums, you know, we want to be a better channel for the spirit world. As someone quite rightly said earlier, and I think it was June, that it is it's an empowerment. It's an empowering thing to do, just to step into your own power, to step into your own shoes and plug yourself into the universal energy. take some energy, because sometimes, especially now, you know, in the current climate, we're some of us are feeling a bit distressed. Go into yourself, ask your loved ones and your guides to step forward and give you that energy, and whatever you can do to help yourself. It's an empowerment. It's to make you feel better. It's to make you feel closer to your loved ones. It's to make you feel closer to your guides. It's to get answers perhaps to questions that you may have put out there, but without focusing too much, because you need to be out of your mind. But you may have put them out there before you started. Tiffany, hello everyone, how are you? All listened to the meditation, got tingles. Great, fantastic. So when you do it again next time, guys, where was the tingling? See if it comes back in the same place again. Heidi, I get the cobwebs, sent out the intention last week as instructed by the lovely markers. As I asked, a stack of boxes fell and the dog started barking. Don't know who it was, but know they are close. Well, they're trying to get your attention, so that's great. Again, Heidi, if that may have startled you if you were doing the doing something at the time, whether it be sitting in the power, whatever. So again, you can ask them to just tone it down. Wow, you know, like that would be me in the spirit world. I'll be going like that to push something over, and then the whole thing will fall over, because I'm like that in real life. So yeah, if it's startling, tell them that was a bit too much, scared me. Paula, I remember Mr. Ben showing my age now. Yeah, Paula, let's show our age. We love Mr. Ben. Christine, thanks, Bev. I love your shows. You're welcome. If anyone's got any ideas about what they would like me to cover, I'm back in 2 weeks. I'm an open book for, as I always am, what to do. I just done this one again, the power exercise, because lots of people have asked me, and I do feel it's quite empowering to be, because really and truly, we don't need anybody else except ourselves. Just think of that. When you're really down, all you can depend upon is yourself. So empower yourself and remember your beauty of your own light, and you are the power. Heidi, actually, it made me feel brilliant. Didn't scare me, but reassured me. That's great. That's great. As long as you can cope with it, that's fine. That's really good. So we are coming up to 3:15. Our time is almost done. Please do give me your thoughts on the thread. Well, I don't know if we have a thread here on YouTube. Or message me on my page, Bev Mann Mediumship from the Heart, or whatever it is, at Bev Mann Medium page. Please follow and like my page, and inbox me, message me. Tell me what you'd like me to cover, or any questions, and I'd love to help. Paula, can you sit in the power using crystals? Yes, I've always got my crystal. If you saw my desk, I'm surrounded by crystals. I love crystals. You don't have to know what they all are, what they do. Go to the ones that you feel drawn to. This is spirit quartz. I always use this when I'm working with spirit. It's really beautiful. It's kind of sparkly. A bit overused because I'm always holding it, but there's another piece. So whatever you're drawn to, you know. Excuse me, a little bit of a cough. So we're just going to now look at what is coming on, because we have some fabulous shows here on Spiritual Psychics TV. I have to think about it, because we used to be Spiritual Productions. Old habits die hard. Oh, that's a lovely logo. Bringing spiritual people together. So what a great channel, Spiritual Psychics TV, which Richard has brought together for us. Been going for 2 years, and we've got our 2nd anniversary. Is it today? Yippee! 2-year anniversary, and we've got a special show tonight, haven't we? So that's good, but we have a special show which yours truly, myself, will be on as well. So I shall be back here at 8 o'clock this evening, and it's just a lots of fun, a general show. Don't know exactly what the contents are, but it's going to be fun and games, and who knows what Richard's up to. So we're all coming along for the ride. So do join us for that. Tomorrow night we've got a demonstration of mediumship. That's on at 8 o'clock. And who's the medium? Dorothy Young. So 8 o'clock UK time tomorrow evening. But as I said, well, there's lots of us coming on. Can I say who's going to be on tonight? Was it? Well, nearly everyone, apparently, Richard is saying. Nearly all the presenters from SPTV will be on tonight at 8 o'clock, including myself, and we're having a party. And parties are for sharing, so please do join us for the fun and games and frolics. And I try not to do too many faux pas. I try not to swear. Yeah, he's telling us it's going to be one of those nights, so we can all let our hair down. So do join us because it's going to be fun. So again, anyone, I hope you all enjoyed today. There's my information, my page at Bev Mann Medium page, which is Bev Mann Mediumship from the Heart. And my website is bevmann.co.uk. I run development circles, and I'm also a tutor at the Fox Pioneer Centre, which is an online teaching centre with tutors, some at Finlay College, and I have a workshop coming up in March which is called Conversations with Spirit. So if anyone is interested in that, please reach out to me, or you can book it direct through the Fox Pioneer Centre. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you're feeling relaxed and chilled, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, whatever you're doing this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all again this evening at 8. So have a lovely day, whatever you're up to, and we'll see you later. It's goodbye from me and from Richard. Bye for now.